Oh yeah, that's how you draw a circle?
Like that, like as long as my arm.
Yeah.
That's how long the
Okay, yeah.
of it would
As long as one arm. There you go. What I need to do is work out the transition, and this is the part that I've really found hard to get. It was actually one of the things I found the hardest to find good information on the internet about. So I watched a couple of videos and then I read a couple of websites. I think one of the best articles I read was a blog post about what I would do different on my next mini ramp. I also talked to a friend who built a ramp and he said that his transition was too aggressive. What I was worried about is a couple of things. I had a very limited size that I could get it in. Basically I'm just going to use a pencil and a string line. Over here I've worked out that I want a 600mm or 2-foot pad, and then we're going to transition down. This is going to be 4 inches off the ground, or 90mm, just a 4x2. I've got some fixed points. I'm just going to play around with the string line, see if I can get it to work. Imagine you've got a big circle, and this part here is a slice of a circle. What you're doing is you're finding the center of the circle here. Imagine you're doing a radius to find the circumference of the circle here. And that's really hard when you're just working with one sheet of ply. So what I did is I set up a jig. $21.70. See this stick here? I have put it square with the ply and I've marked a 6-foot radius and a 6'10" radius. I've also allowed for the 4x2 90 on the bottom, the 90mm. Here in New Zealand, obviously we use millimeters because we are on the metric system, because we know where it's at. Anyway, I'm going to draw those out. I'm going to see where they intersect with where I'd ideally want my platform, get a feel for the curve, move it along, see what we're doing, pick a radius, cut it up. That's it. Boom, let's go. Using my string line, I've drawn that, and now I think we're going to go for this more mellow one. I've marked an ideal total height, I've marked an ideal curve, and so that was all using this, run it at a right angle to your sheet, measuring up from the base of the ramp, remembering to include for your floor framing. I've put in a 6'10" transition and a 6-foot transition, put that up there, draw the line. I'm going to use the 6'10" transition. I think it's looking about right. I was specifically looking for mini ramp transitions. The two that seemed to be the most popular was 6 foot or 6'10". It's important to note that this is 850mm off the ground, just under 3 feet, and the length of the ramp is 5.8 meters. And the platforms here are 600mm or 2 feet. So I got a 600mm platform, transition to transition.
Instead of cross-eyes, we called him.
You can see here, like, these are my markings. Played around with some options and then kind of mocked it up, put one there, kind of work out what feels right. Honestly, it's just trial and error and working out a way to mark it out on the sheet and kind of visualize it and mock it up. But we like that markup. although I know how to build, this is the first time I've ever built a mini ramp, and so what I needed to do is do enough reading and enough watching of videos to get my head around how each part of the process worked. Transitions was one of the parts where I didn't know what to do until I saw a specific video where they were drawing a radius. Stay tuned for the full build. I'm out. Whoops, no, you was not supposed to get that.